Hi, and thanks for watching. I'm Brandon with Formax, and I'm sitting here with the FD 8730HS High-Security Multimedia Shredder. This shredder is NSA and CSS approved for 8 sheets at 19 reams, putting it on top of the EPL. One of the first things you'll notice about the machine sitting next to me is its physical presence. It stands at 44 inches high and weighs almost 320 pounds. This is attributed to its all-metal construction, whether it's the cabinet, the top, or all the gears inside. Another thing you'll notice about the machine is its 2 independent slots. One for your optical media, DVDs and CDs, and one for paper. Right next door to that, you'll see the intuitive LED interface showing you a load indicator, auto start and stop, as well as eco mode, saving you energy when you're not using it. Looking back inside the machine, you'll notice the 2 independent, high-density plastic, lifetime guaranteed waste bins. One for optical media, one for paper. Let's take a closer look at the operation of the machine and what makes us so much different underneath the hood. One of the first things that you notice about the physical appearance of the FD 8730HS is the external automatic oiler. The name of the game here is that it's very easy to change out. You unscrew the cap, insert a new bottle, screw the cap back on, and you're ready to keep running. There's also a slit in the side here that shows us when the machine is out of oil or you need to replace the bottle. The Evenflo system allows equal distribution automatically of oil across the cutting heads for the optical media slot as well as the paper slot. Opening up the top, one of the first things that you'll notice here are the sensors upon the input of media, whether it's optical media and its independent chute or paper and its independent chute. This allows us to have automatic starts and stops as well as giving us eco mode, so the machine will automatically shut itself off when there's nothing going through the sensors. Coming down here, you'll notice that this is a fairly large motor. This is an AC powered motor which we use over DC because it gives us greater torque instead of peak horsepower. Torque is the force that you need in order to start the blades churning through paper instead of peak horsepower, which would be its maximum running capacity. Coming clockwise through here, you'll see a steel chain. This is a chain and metal gear driven system. It does not use nylon gears, which are able to strip. Therefore, it provides a great longevity of the product over its lifetime. Coming right through here, you'll notice the high security blades. Independent, there's a divider here. This is in accordance with DIN 66 security specifications, providing you finished particle size of about 1/32 by 3/16 inch finished particle size. On the optical media side, once again, independent slot that provides finished particle size of about 1/16 by 5/32. Overall, you can see everything's made of metal, whether it's the housing, the blades, the chain, anything like that. It's very well built like a tank. Now let's take a look inside the shredder while it's actually operating. Now, important to note about this UL approved shredder is that the top is usually fixed to the base and bolted down, which doesn't allow anybody to introduce anything to this machine while it's powered up, running, or certainly shredding. Inserting paper into the paper slot will show that the machine starts on demand and also will stop automatically. This is called eco mode, specifically limiting the amount of power that's required for the machine to initiate the shredding. Now you've seen the auto stop feature. The machine won't start shredding again until other media is introduced either into the paper slot or into the optical media slot. The last way that you can start it in manual mode is by pressing the start button located on the LED control panel. The smooth operation of the metal gears as well as the chain drive are obvious upon the first look. There's a light hum of the machine that gives you a really good sense of a well-oiled and precision manufactured all-metal machine. We'll go through the shredding and introducing the actual paper shortly, where you can actually see the EPL leading 8 sheets and 19 ream durability test. But this should provide a pretty good idea of how the machine is able to outperform competitors who aren't using those metal gears, chain drive, or certainly the high torque AC powered motor. Taking a look at the auto oiler, naturally, there are automatic settings which ask the pump to bring the oil to the cutting blades after a runtime specification is reached. Otherwise, we can hold the reverse button down for 3 seconds and manually add oil to the cutting blades. A well-oiled shredder is able to reach its maximum performance standards. Having an industry-leading oiler system, as well as excellent manufacturing and all metal parts, really allow this machine to live out its life as advertised at a high durability rating. Let's finally take a look at the actual operation of the FD8730HS. You know, whether it's the 8 sheets at 19 reams NSA EPL rating, the robust steel construction of the entire machine, or the automatic oiling system that allows this thing to run so well, everything comes together to make a really great package. The machine's ready to run as it's on auto mode, so I can just introduce the sheets, sensor will trigger it, it'll start and also auto stop. Same thing applies for the optical media drive. Otherwise, I can run the machine in manual mode, manually telling it to stop and manually telling it to start. It's literally that easy. You notice the speed that comes off of the machine when introducing paper to it, which gives us the ability to run those 19 reams in an hour of 500 sheets. Same thing applies for the optical media drive. They basically take the discs as fast as you can put them in. That concludes our look at the FD8730HS. Thanks for joining us.